Hey guys, how you guys doing? It is Iron back with another video, and today we are gonna take a look at MapleStory Glory, Adventurer link skill, and also Cygnus link skill, everybody. So we have new link skills finally, but the link skill slot is still the same, it's still 12. But well, we have new link skills. Let's take a look at all of the link skills. I'm gonna showcase all of them, and do know that this is still in test server, right? If there's any changes to the numbers or variables or anything, I'll be linking it in the video description and also the comment section below. So do check that out, right? Because it's still in test server. Let's take a look at the first one, right? I'm gonna showcase all the link skill later on monsters. So let me explain all of them now first, alright? So warrior link skill. Maximum level is level 6 because you have 3 different jobs, right, for warrior adventure. So if you link 3 of them together, each of them give you level 2, that means you get level 6, same as resistance link. So at level 2, if your HP is lower than 15% of your max HP, this skill basically automatically activates for 3 seconds, and each second it will heal 23% of your max HP. The cooldown is 480 seconds for level 2. At level 6, if your HP is lower than 15%, this skill will automatically activate, same as the level 2 one, for 3 seconds, and each second will heal you for 35% HP. Basically, you get a full heal HP at level 6, right? This skill is actually good. And for mage, right? For mage is basically if you hit the monsters with the highest or the max HP, right? It will only target the highest level, highest HP mobs, right? The mark success rate is actually 23% at level 2. The mark lasts for 10 seconds. It stacks up to 3 times, and each stack gives you 1% damage and 1% IED, right? So this is for level 2. But for level 6, right? If you attack the monsters with the highest HP, it will mark it. The success rate is 35% is increased, right? And the mark lasts for 10 seconds. It stacks up to 3 times. Each stack gives you 3% damage, 3% IED. Very nice, right? Moving on, we have the Archer link skill, alright? Archer link skill is, I don't know, I hope they add critical damage over there, but no, let's look at it first. At level 2, you get 10% increase for monster collection rate and 4% critical rate. At level 6, you get 30% monster collection rate and 12% critical rate. And I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this. What do you guys think, right? So moving on to the next one, we have the Thief link skill. So the Thief link skill is basically any kind of debuff against the monster will give you an extra at level 2 will be 8% damage for 10 seconds. Cooldown is 20 seconds. But if you are at level 6, you get 20% damage for any debuff against monster, and 10 seconds and 20 seconds cooldown. It's actually really good for 0 because we always have the debuff, right? So it's actually really good. Hey, moving on to the Pirate link skill, right? The Pirate link skill, they change it. It's not like the Cannoneer already. They buff it, right? At level 2, all stats plus 30, HP and MP plus 525, and a 7% damage absorption, right? So damage reduction. It's damn good. Then at level 6, all stats plus 70, 1225 HP and 15% damage absorption. And as you can see, it's level 2 right now. I have another pirate over here. This is the pirate link 2. So if I were to link this up, it'll be level 4. So yeah, if you have more characters, you can link it up. That will increase according to the level. Alright, so I have to add this into the video because for Adventurer Pirate Link, there's a special function which allows you to swap strength and dex, right? So basically, you can double click on the skill. For example, I'm gonna just tick on the item. Some items gonna be swapped, of course, like the weapon and the secondary. So you can see that there's a small icon over there. And look at my strength is 3380 and my dex is 992. But if I were to click on save right now, it will swap all of them to dex, right? So you can see that it swap all of them to dex. If I don't want that item to swap to dex, for example, I'm just gonna take all this item off, then we're gonna swap back to strength, right? So this is the extra feature that is only for Adventurer Pirate, right? So there we go. Let's bring back to our original. Right, moving on to the next one. The Cygnus link. So Cygnus link has been fully, not really fully revamped, but now it's much better at the moment. At level 2, you get weapon attack and magic attack plus 9, status resistance plus 3, elemental resistance plus 3%. At level 10, because you have 10 Cygnus job, right? At level 10, you're basically gonna get a weapon attack, magic attack plus 25, status resistance plus 15, and elemental resistance plus 15%, everybody. So yeah, this is basically for all the new link skills that has been added. Let's get into the mobs, right? I do not have any arcane symbols over here because I want to test out the warrior link skill, right? So let's check out the warrior link skill first. We gotta focus on the warrior link skill now. So I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get lowered by. I'm gonna get potlock also, right? If the potlock monster hits me, there we go. He's gonna yeah, there we go. The potlock monster hits me. Let's test it out with the potlock monster. There we go. You see the skill. Even with potlock, every 1 second you will still heal. So that means it works on anything, right? So yeah, that's basically the skill. 3 seconds it heals your HP over there. And you see there's a debuff over there for 7 minutes because I have level 2 links, right? So even with potlock, you can still heal. Very nice indeed. So now let's take a look at the debuffs. The next one for the thief one, right? The thief one is any debuff against the monster will give you an additional 20% damage for 10 seconds at max. So currently it's 8% damage. So you can see that my range over here will increase. It's a bit hard to see my range increase right now because I'm a 0. But you see a buff up here. Let's have the buff. Yeah, there we go. That's the buff, there we go. This is the buff. So this is the buff over here. So it will activate according to the debuff against monsters. Since 0 has a lot of debuff, especially at the top over here, even this mage is counted as a debuff. So it works perfectly with the mage link skill, which is this one. Yeah, mage link skill works perfectly on this one, which is very nice. So the mage link skill can stack up to 3 times. You can see the number at the top. Let me check and see. That's number 1 up there. It's a bit difficult to see, man. Number 1 and okay, there we go. That's the 3 up there. Oh my god, so difficult to see. Okay, so maximum is 3, so you get like 3 books up there. Yeah, 2, you can see there's 2 over here, and yeah, 3. There we go. That's the 3. There we go. So this is the 3 debuff. So basically, you hit the mobs, you get extra damage, and also an extra IED for that, right? That's the debuff. And if you are using on the thief one, it will just basically show up here. Yeah, it will show up on your screen over there. So that means your screen has more icons over there. So yep, that is basically it for the link skill, man. I don't really have much link skills to show right now because these are only the link skills that has been updated in the test server, right? Yeah, those are all the links that's being updated in the test server, right? Basically right now there is a Terra burning event which gives you 4 Terra burning event, or also 1 Mega burning event. Basically it gives you 4 Mega burning and 1 Terra burning character. So during the event, I would suggest you guys to farm up on the links because first of all, the warrior link skill is freaking OP in bossing, especially in will. If you guys are towards Jin Healer or Black Mage, it's gonna be damn good, right? Because it basically recovers HP, and even with the potlock, you can recover HP also. I show you just now, right? It's proven fact, right? I'm not quite sure it's gonna change it on the official server. I'll be writing in the video description if they change it. And then for this one, the mage one. Basically, you're gonna hit a boss, right? And the boss is gonna be the only full HP and highest HP over there. So it's a 100%, 3% damage and 3% IED, right? And if you multiply by 3, that's 9% damage, right? And 9% IED extra just by on a boss itself. Therefore, for this one is nothing much. It's just crit rate. And for Thief Link, although it has a 20 seconds cooldown, but since you are having during bossing, right? Since you are always having a debuff on the boss, you basically have almost 50% uptime, right? Because 20 seconds and 10 seconds duration, almost 50% uptime. And pirate things, this is nothing much. This is just damage absorption. Damage absorption is pretty good, but I'm not quite sure it's good on high levels or not. But yeah, that's basically it. And Cygnus thing can't really show much. It's just a buff, right? So I think that's about it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next video, everybody. I hope you guys get some insights on this link skill or newer link skills that will be coming in the Glory update. And leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and stay awesome, everybody. Bye bye.